This is a presentation on the business value of IT analysis. In this presentation, we will assess IT investment value by attempting to prove that investment causes increased total revenue. Investment in technology is risky and often results in failure. Many businesses have experienced significant financial loss due to poor IT investments. Management, however, is not to blame. The current system of determining return on IT investment is flawed. This system relies on bottom-up measuring that is speculative and often overvalues investment. In the following example, we will instead look at observed and objective data to determine the value of IT investment. By establishing a causal relationship between increased total revenue and IT investment, we will more accurately evaluate return on IT investment. In our example, we will examine VISTA, the VA's health information system. This system is a single interface that allows healthcare providers to review and update patients' medical records electronically, as well as place orders, such as prescriptions, lab tests, and x-rays. Most importantly, VISTA can be accessed at any VA facility, linking together facilities nationwide. The budget rollout presentation of 2009 estimates that in this year there will be about 5,770,000 VA patients, almost all of which will be enrolled in the VISTA program. Additionally, the VA plans to spend about $1.38 million on their IT budget alone in 2009. All data concerning the VA and VISTA can be found at the VA website, specifically at the web pages for the VA Office of Budget and the VISTA monograph page. The numerical data that we will be analyzing was retrieved on October 16, 2007 from the Department of Veterans Affairs. The data covers fiscal years 1998 to 2004. The first step in observed, objective analysis is to prove a correlation between increased revenue and IT investment. This is done with statistical analysis based on the following scatter plot. To create such a plot, we must assign revenue and investment to the data provided from the VA. We will use the VA Cost Per Patient Index to measure revenue, and the Budget of Office of Information as an indicator of IT investment cost. After we establish a relationship between revenue and investment, we can attempt to prove causality by incorporating a third variable, use. The information on the number of records in the VISTA program can be used to measure program use. Let us first now establish correlation. This is a scatter plot relating revenue and investment cost. From the R-squared value shown, we were able to prove that revenue correlates to investment by taking its square root. It is time for step 2. This mathematical analysis will show the correlation between use of VISTA and investment, shown in this graph, as well as the relationship between program use and revenue, shown in this graph. The first table shown summarizes the correlation values calculated from the previous scatter plots. We will now determine the proper sequence of events. Ideally, investment in IT resulted in increased use of VISTA and caused increased total revenue. This is shown in the first scenario of the second table. Conversely, increased revenue may have resulted in increased IT investment and therefore caused increased program use. This is shown in the second line of the table. Using the conditional equation listed in the purple box, we find that the second sequence of events best fulfills the equation. Therefore, we reject the ideal first equation and conclude that investment in IT did not cause increased revenue. In this example, we proved that the increase in revenue, as measured by decreasing index rate of cost per patient, is correlated but not caused by IT investment, measured by the Office of Budget Information. This conclusion was based on objective and observed data and did not use unreliable predictions. There are some limitations, however. The data we defined as revenue, investment, and use may not be completely representative. Additionally, the dataset is small and would show a more definitive conclusion if additional years were included. The take-home message of this presentation is that business value can be more accurately assessed through testing for causality. By using observed and objective data, managers can minimize the chance of failure in risky IT investment proposals.